Man-made global warming. Why is it full of lies? I know a universe of lies. Trust me about that. Anyways, it's the Time Factor Closing Thoughts video commentary for December the 2nd in the year 2009. Let's get started, shall we? And guess what? I read this in the newspaper last Tuesday morning. And here it is, right before your very eyes. ClimateGate. Debate heats up. You see this? Climate debate heats up. And it says, who are the villains? The scientists or the hackers? Well, according to the New York Times says, a furor over private emails stolen from the British climatologist has an affair that global warming skeptics have dubbed with ClimateGate and has spurred with prominent scientists to recall for changes in the way research is conducted. Now, this is what happens. This is what happens about climate change. Changing or ClimateGate try to be the debate that heats up. You would think that polar bears have enjoyed themselves, live in the Antarctic glacier world, has ice inside the water, and why is everybody else about climate change, about global warming? Don't you think it's always a universe of lies? Universe of lies. That's right. Universe of lies. This is what happens. According to this, from the BBC, from Thomas Listen from the American Thinker says, BBC received copies of some of the CRU emails more than a month ago. Well, guess what? But they did not about them, sitting on explosive evidence of fraud. And the UK Daily Mail reports that the BBC has become tangled in the row of alleged manipulation of science data on global warming. Well, here's something you don't want to know about this one. On your world at with Neil Cavuto last Tuesday. That means, get this, a clip from Ed Beckley Jr. You know, he's like a comedian, talks about global warming, and he debates with Stuart Varney from Fox News and Fox Business. And here's the reason why this climate change is so satisfied of so full of lies and false. And why everybody's trying to blame it on George W. Bush at a time like this about climate change. And Al Gore says he betrayed his country. He betrayed all our fears. Well, since you're so full of it, give a taste of this one. Take a look and watch, and see what happens next. Next, here it is.
He's pushing you around to hell in a handbasket.
You're spewing your nonsense here yet again.
Nonsense?
The air in L.A. is twice as clean as it was in 1970. Why? Because of good technology.
It's got nothing to do with global warming.
It has everything to do with good science.
Nothing to do with global warming.
It has everything to do with finance and cleaning up the air. You people said it wouldn't work. We have cleaner air in L.A. because of the catalytic converter.
Nothing to do with global warming.
I know it doesn't, but...
You people, there's nothing. See, let me spell this out for you. Let me just spell this out for you. Story has it right. This has nothing to do with global warming. It has to deal with ClimateGate, flooding with emails all the time, and the BBC has this information of global warming. Here it is. Here it is. This is why you try to tell us you people have n- people have anything else to deal with global warming, let me tell you something, Mr. Ed Begley Jr. This is what I said. According to Thomas Letson from the American Thinker. And and here's more. According to BBC, it says the fail to the story is that has suspicious that the scandal has ignored because it ran counter to what the critics said about unquestioning acceptance in many of its programs that man-made climate change is destroying the planet. Well, what we're gonna do? What we are going to do? Destroying the planet, destroying the polar bears, destroying the ice age of civilization, of man-made global warming at a time like this. If you would have nothing to say about what? Listen, you are full of listen, this is the worst thing you ever happened, Mr. Beckley Jr. You are full of lies. Lies, lies, lies. Yeah. Yeah. Global. This has nothing to do with global warming. And Stuart Varney has it right. It is in your face. It's in your darn face. Here you are, living inside of a glacier. Penguins, where penguins and of course polar bears are inside this ice age. And now look what happens. Destroying the planet of man-made global warming. And you wonder why I got this. According to my hometown newspaper, Omaha World Herald, this one asks you a darn question. It debates. It heats up. And like I said on my office space last Monday, Susie, a car somewhere, she doesn't believe, she disagreed with me about climate change. Well, Susie, wake up and smell the coffee. That's why global warming is a full of lies. Full of darn lies. Here I am, standing in this edge of this earth. And you might think I have no idea, have excuses for anyone else. Can be civilized, are full of lies, and about polar bears and penguins and all that stuff. Susie, I hate to break this to you, but look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Yeah, you. Read the dictionary, Google up, and tell me that I'm telling the truth about global warming. It's just a universal of lies. And second of all is, why can't you just listen? Why can't you just wake up and smell the coffee? Why can't you just wake up and smell this darn coffee of yours? If Paul Bear doesn't know it, well, guess what? Tomorrow, part 2 of this mini-series about universal lies. I'm talking about Al Gore. Yeah, he's so full of lies, so full of he was trying to get rid of George W. Bush, huh? Well, guess what? I have news for him, and tomorrow I will show Al Gore what it is about global warming. And all I can say is Al Gore, nothing but an idiot. Really does. Trust me about that. Anyways, lhmusic.weebly.com, and I'll be back with my full analysis about universal lies. I gotta go. LH Music signing off, and I am out of the door. Bye-bye.